Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. How you doing today? It is Friday, not Wednesday. Friday, not Wednesday, but we are lucky enough to speak with Matt, the mortgage guy. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm back from New York. I've got my bull. It's a sign of prosperity.
Yes, he was. Go back and watch video one. He was out on Wall Street celebrating UWM's IPO. Is that what happened?
No, it was UWM IPO'd in January. We were back to celebrate mortgage brokers across the country for National Mortgage Brokers Day.
Ah, of course, of course.
Yep.
Okay, very cool. Well, hey, I want to celebrate you creating videos 5, 6, 7, and 8 for our course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time, under the section of Mortgage 101. So thank you for doing that. Why don't you talk about the videos that we'll be loading this week?
For sure. Yeah, it's been fun. And I didn't realize I recorded number 5, mortgage jargon. There's a lot of mortgage jargon.
Yeah, that's funny.
Hundreds of different things, and I narrowed it down to only 75. But then explaining what and this is my goal with the course, and this is my goal with almost all the content I do. I'm trying to simplify. I don't want to use big words, and I don't want to sound like I'm smart and fancy. I want to talk to everyday investors who just want to know, what does APR mean? What does amortization schedule mean? And just simplify it, right? And so 22 minutes it took me to simplify 75 of the 1,000 terms into digestible stuff where people go, oh, that makes sense. Oh, okay. Because what I do know is that when you understand something at a higher level, it's easier, it's less scary. And I deal with people day in and day out who are getting a mortgage, not because mortgage is fun or it's something that they want to do, because it's their ticket to real estate. Absolutely. Whether it's a primary house or an investment property. And so having a bunch of fun putting this course together.
That's awesome. Yeah. And again, thank you for doing it. The feedback has been amazing, both with what your service is for students and investors and followers of this channel. So video number 5 is going to be mortgage jargon, but you've got 3 more that we're going to be loading this weekend. What's next?
Number 6 is how to read a loan estimate.
Ooh, this is going to be an important one, because I think, yeah, you can understand it.
It might be the most important. It really might. And for people that are thinking about, I might do a loan in the next 6 months, I'm going to buy a primary residence, or I'm trying to buy 4 rental properties in the next 2 years. This specific video is going to teach you enough to get a loan estimate and go, oh, that's weird. Why is there $4,800 in box A? And then go talk to whoever you're working with. If you're in Nebraska and you're working with a local person there, ask them a few questions. It just might save you $1,500. And so, you get a course, you spend a little bit of your time and energy ingesting some of this stuff. I guarantee it's going to save you money. And this how to read a loan estimate, it's a foreign document to anybody who's never done a mortgage, but I break it down in a simple way to where you go, okay, that makes sense. People get lost in parts of the loan estimate that they shouldn't get lost in. Third-party fees are going to be the same no matter who you work with. I clear all that away so you can look at box A and here's what's normal, here's what's not, here's a question you might want to ask. And I really think this is going to help people out. So if nothing else, watch number 6.
Yeah, and this was such a big deal for me, because when we were talking about just adding the Mortgage 101, section to this course, you're like, Michael, I think I can save people thousands of dollars. I'm like, dude, the course costs $300. So that would be a good thing. So this is the video.
Right. Yeah. And I think that's like so many things in life. I remember, paying for a personal coach, and people were like, oh, that's a lot of money, do you think? And I'm like, yeah, I think we had a discussion last week where he saved me about $15,000 on an investment. So that will pay for a few years of coaching.
Yeah, exactly. All right, cool. So 5 and 6 are going to be hot. What about number 7?
Number 7 is loan types. Oh. And what I did there was I talked about the different loan types, who might be eligible for the different loan types, why you might choose one over the other. And again, for me, I know it at a level where I think I can explain it in a really simple fashion. And that's what I think I did here was, you'll hear USDA and VA and conventional and adjustable rate and fixed rate, just simplifying it. And a lot of people, I know it from experience, they might talk to a loan advisor and then come to me and say, they breeze through, why they were telling me I should do an FHA loan. I don't know why,
Yeah.
But hopefully this video clears it up for you
That's awesome.
on why you might lean towards a certain loan product versus another, and what some of the pros and cons of each program are.
That's awesome. And to close out this second tranche of videos, we got video number 8.
How much do I qualify for?
Oh,
Very common question.
yeah.
And although there's no, magic thing where you can plug in, there probably is some software online that's not very accurate, but so often people are missing pieces where they're like, oh, I looked on Zillow and it said at 400,000, my payment was 1,200. Are they included taxes? Are they including insurance? Do you know if you qualify on based on how much you make? Just some easy ways to figure out, okay, here's what I make per month. Here's what I have in debt. Here's what I might qualify for on the mortgage side. It'll give you an idea, because I'll tell you a quick story. And, I'm not naming names, and I talk to so many hundreds of people a month that I would doubt that somebody would know that I'm specifically talking about them. But I talk to people all the time that say, I'm renting this house and my owner says that they'd sell to me, so I got to get myself pre-approved. And on a $35,000 a year income, they're talking about buying a $600,000 house with nothing down.
Oh, okay.
This might save you a little bit of time looking at it going, okay, well, I know not to look at $600,000 houses based on this rough math, because, people, I every day remind myself that I've got to go in with the assumption of people only do a few mortgages their whole lifetime. I don't walk into a fire station and know what a firefighter's job is. And I can't walk in and take over a nurse job. And so when I talk to a firefighter or a nurse or, an engineer, I'm the mortgage expert, and I'm going to break it down, assuming that they know next to nothing, which they shouldn't. Then they shouldn't have to be an expert in it. But with baseline knowledge that you'll get from a course like this, you'll be well prepared to at least know what to look for and have that. I think it provides peace of mind when you understand something a little
just
bit
that
better.
little bit of understanding,
Right. Yep.
That's really cool. And just so we know,
that's
go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was going to say is that's video 5, 6, 7, and 8. Those will be loaded this weekend. If you're in the course, when I add stuff, it's free. Doesn't cost anything. We have more and more bonus content coming, and you have 4 more videos to create. Is that right?
I know. Good thing I got you as an accountability partner. This thing would probably take till the end of the year, if not. So I know what the titles are. I actually am going to be in the office tomorrow, which is nice to be in on a Saturday where the phone's not ringing as much, and I can just I'll probably get them recorded this weekend. I'll say by next Wednesday or Thursday, you should have some edited versions ready for upload, and then we'll meet, my new self-imposed August 1st deadline. And
very cool. Well, I appreciate you doing. I know this is extra. I know you're really busy. Again, folks, if you haven't watched video 1, if you are in California and you're looking to do a refi and they just dropped that half a point, you need to reach out to Matt, the mortgage guy. How do you want them to do that?
Just send me an email, matt@mattthemortgageguy.com. If you want to include, Matt, I'm looking to do a rate and term. Here's a copy of my mortgage statement. I'm a 780 credit score. Or, hey, I wanted to get $60,000 in cash out. This is an investment property. My credit score is 780. If you provide a little bit of detail, a little bit of color, I can give you quick feedback. And for some people, I got one from somebody from the One Rental Time community that said, I bought a rental property last year. I've got a 30-year fixed at 3.34%. And I said, on an investment property, anything lower than that, you're paying points.
Yeah.
Don't even bother. That was a quick 20 seconds, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm happy to just give you that advice. And it cost you nothing to send that email. What it might save you is thousands of dollars. And so take the 10 minutes to
and again,
download
It is Friday. You don't have the excuse about tomorrow being work. Do yourself a favor. If you're in California, you just want to see if it makes sense. Send him the stuff. Let's challenge him. Let's see how busy he is over the weekend.
Right. Yeah. And even so, like I over this last month, more inquiries than ever, and getting back to people and showing them stuff. Once I do show them that I can save them $4,000 a month, some people are like, I'm going to get to the application. I know I've got to upload 5 or 6 docs. And I'm like, I don't know what your hourly rate is, but I'm trying to save you $4,000 a year. So if you don't have 45 minutes to upload 6 docs and to fill out an application,
Can't
I
help
don't know
you.
what to tell you, because your hourly rate on those 45 minutes is over $5,000 an hour. And
Exactly. Let's
you-
get it
you-
done. It's the weekend, folks. It's the weekend. Save $4,000 this weekend. All right, buddy. Thank you very much. Have a great week. Okay.
Great talking to you, Mike. Have a good weekend, buddy.
Yep.